What is up, guys? It's your boy Asparagoose here, and I'm coming at you again with another Let's Play. This week we're playing Adraskal Rebirth, literally my own game that I made myself on RPG Maker. Hi. This video is kind of a little bit of an apology note, I guess. If you haven't seen my previous upload that I did a year ago, and you probably haven't, it doesn't have very many views, but if you didn't, go watch it. It's a short little trailer for this game project I'm working on, and I lied to you in that video. I said this game would be out in 2025. That is not true. It'll be 2026, hopefully early 2026, but you really truly never know how these things are going to go. I did try and get it out on time, but the motivation hasn't been there this year. It's been a very bad year for me. It's been a pretty bad couple of years, actually, and yeah, mentally I just wasn't in the place where I could focus on working on the game enough, so it's not out. I hope to remedy that. I did get somewhere with it, just not far enough. So I'm making this video so I can do basically kind of a showcase of the mechanics of the game, the concept, the gameplay loop, to try and keep both your and my interest in the project, if there is any. So let's go ahead and start a new game. So if you're unfamiliar with RPG Maker, it is a program. I was going to say a free program, but you do have to pay for it. Although I think the version that I made this game on, which is RPG Maker MV, I have a feeling that one might be free on Steam now, or at least it's a lot cheaper than it was when I bought it. It is a video game maker from a Japanese company, and it makes JRPGs. You know, your classic top-down isometric Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest early game kind of thing. It's a good bit of fun to use, and I basically thought I had got it for an unrelated project in 2019. And while I was making that, I kind of came up with the idea of what this game could be. I had always, you know, we'd stopped making the cartoon a long while back before then, and it never got its proper sort of finale, which I was always kind of sad about. We stopped making it, obviously, you know, circumstances in life changed. We were in college and we weren't really that into making RuneScape cartoons on MS Paint anymore, so we kind of killed the project, but I always wanted to go back and give it a little bit of a revisiting, or rebirth, if you will, and that's what this game is trying to be. As you can see, you are playing as Asparagoose44 right now. He's a happy-looking chappy, and we're going to talk to some guy. It's a regional accent joke that is probably lost on any American players, as so much of our humor was, of course. Oh. Yeah, there was a time back in the day when Astrago did have a quest cape on RuneScape. That was a long, long time ago. They have obviously released many, many more quests since he earned that. Okay, I think that might be all we're going to get out of him. So let's move on. Let's go find his chickens. Find his chickens, and there's some people to the south. But first we'll pick up these cadaver berries. You guys remember cadaver berries, right? They're from that Romeo and Juliet quest that doesn't exist in the game anymore. You will find there are a lot of sort of old-timey references to the way that RuneScape once was in this game, which it no longer is. Of course, the game has moved on since we played, certainly since we played seriously. Roderick's house, okay. But this is kind of a little love letter to the sort of nostalgia of the old game. It's not exactly old school RuneScape, I know that is a thing, and I have played it and enjoyed it very much. But this is Hey, did you see that? Did you see him? There he is again. Who is that? What is that? Hey. It's me! It's Asparagoose! Wow! There's a deep cut reference for the real ones. Hey, there we go. Asparagoose is in the party now. That's good. That's great. Look at us. Look at us. There we go. Asparagoose. He's a warrior. He got his granite maul, his rune plate body, the Guthix one, and the Guthix plate legs. Then you got a Asparagoose with his abyssal whip. He's a warrior mage. Both of them are level 1 with 0 XP. So let's try and change that. You will note, of course, that Asparagoose is the guy you're playing as in this game, and not Asparagoose, or at least you are sort of the main POV is through Asparagose's eyes because he is the sort of party leader. He's in front, and I am not Asparagoose. That's a different guy. I am Asparagoose, of course. That is both my screen name and my given Christian name. But basically, the reason is I think Asparagoose is so much more of an interesting character. Asparagoose is very kind of one note. He's the jokey joke guy. He's the comedic foil. You know, he works as a sidekick, but not so much as a main POV character, in my opinion. Asparagoose has got a bit more depth to him. I mean, look at those. Would you just look at those dreamy blue eyes? Yeah, he's a leading man for sure. This is the Goblin Hut, in case you couldn't tell, and yeah, I'm sure we've all been in this situation. Well, okay, maybe not this exact situation, but we all remember that iron dagger spawn in the Goblin Hut. Give him a special attack. Oop. Not quite enough. What about you? Hey, there we go. As you saw, the Abyssal Whip drained his health and gave us some more. And look at all those iron daggers. I feel for you, buddy. I feel for you. So, that is in essence the gameplay loop of this and indeed all RPG Maker games. You know, it's pretty simple. It's a JRPG. You walk places, you interact with stuff, you talk to people, you get into turn-based combat. It's very accessible, it's very easy, but it is also a little bit random. As you can see, you can fight various different types of enemies. You know how video games work, I don't need to explain that to you. Man, we are not doing good, are we? Okay, we're level 2 at least. That's lucky. But I think we're going to need some food. And I know just the place to go for that. Where do you go when you need food? Well, so you get yourself to the Lumbridge General Store. Now that we have that fishing rod, go fishing. Lobsters. Lobsters from the River Lum. That's where they spawn in the game. And you definitely catch them with a rod. Perfect. It's that Rodek's house again, hey? Let's see what Rodek has to say. I don't know if you remember Rodek the tutorial guy from what I think is a couple of tutorials ago in the game. I think they removed that. Maybe removed him. He might still be there in just a sort of, I don't know, it gives you tasks or whatever they call them now. But there for a brief period he was the guy who taught you how to play the game after Tutorial Island, but before they added the... no, you know what? I don't think that's in the game anymore. I was going to say before they added the stupid tutorial with the floating island, but I don't think that's the tutorial these days. It's crazy how much they've changed the way that those things work. I don't know. I'm glad they took it out because I think it's fucking stupid. I think floating islands are stupid, as anyone who knows me can attest. Anyway, yeah, that Roddick was a tutorial guy, and as you can see, he fulfills much the same purpose here. And we're going to ask him how to play the game. If we haven't figured it out by now. I know how to play the game, because I made it, but... Where do we go from here? We're in Lumbridge. We can go to Draenor Village. We can go to Owl Carrid. We can go to Varrock. Oh, but not yet, maybe. Oh, well, we can check out the Lumbridge Catacombs. And that's in blue, so you know it's important. Let's get some free stoof from him. Alright, that's some good stuff. What do you think, chat? Should we fight him? Let's fight him. Prepare yourself. Oh right, I'm still wounded. Well, let's hope he doesn't kill me. Oh, that's okay, he's just trying to slow me down. Alright, well, this shouldn't be too difficult then, hey. It's just a little tutorial boss fight, that's all. Yeah, there you go. Well, that was nice. He gave us a couple of free things. We managed to get some XP in there. You'll note that one of the things he gave you was a gravestone blessing. And now, if you're familiar with JRPGs, you'll know, especially, you know, Final Fantasy, you have an item called Phoenix Down, which is the thing you use to revive fallen party members. RuneScape obviously doesn't have a system like that, but there was that very brief period in RuneScape history when, again, I don't think it's in the game anymore, when they introduced gravestones, but your gravestone deteriorated over time, and you needed someone else to bless your gravestone so that it would stay there for longer. And that was the only thing I could think to have a little reference to for the sort of, you know, the item. And so it became Gravestone Blessing. And again, I don't think that's in the game anymore. I don't think you bless gravestones. I think gravestones are still there, but you do not bless them. But that's just one of the many nostalgic, anachronistic things in this game. Because at the end of the day, Age of Scowl was never accurate to RuneScape. It was a lot more blood and guts than there was in RuneScape. So that is the kind of vibe I wanted to capture with this game. It's just a fun, more of an evocation than a faithful adaptation. Some more cadaver berries, and you'll note the cadaver berries in this game you throw at your enemies and they can poison them. So that's what they're for. Ah, the Owl Carrid toll gate. That doesn't exist in the game anymore. Yep, we're going to keep encountering that kind of thing. Oh, in fact, we're lampshading it right now. Alright, fun stuff. Deserty area. Oh, hey. Who's that guy? Oh well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. So you'll know, of course, I can do those special attacks, and I use... Is it going to tell me what they have? No. So in this game there are 3 kind of resources in combat that you spend. There, as you can see, is HP, which obviously you know is hit points. There's MP, which is for magic attacks and whatnot. And there's also TP. Now, if you, like me, had never encountered the concept of TP, let me explain that. I think it stands for technical points, but RPG Maker does not tell you what that is for. So I am not actually 100%. But what it is basically it's a kind of resource that goes away at the beginning or at the end of every combat, and you start again from scratch. So I used it. I don't know if this is the intended purpose, but I used it for like a weapon gauge to so you can do special attacks. So like certain weapons have special attacks. Each character also has a special attack. And you can use TP for that. Let's talk to this guy. Looks like a nice fella. Okay, well, that was a little bit rude, but whatever. Let's cook the food we've got so far. Oops, I burnt it. Oops, I burnt it. Oops, I burnt it. Okay, well, 3 out of 6 ain't bad, I guess. How are we looking? Yeah, we could be looking a little healthier. Wow, the Queen of the Fairies. I like the characterization of this of Asparagoose as just the guy who loves quests because he wants to review them. That's fun. Not to toot my own trumpet, but yeah, there you go. He loves quests. We both liked quests. That was a thing. I think Asparagoose is the one who was into them first. He would skin me alive, but fairy. Oh my god. You know how things work in RPG games. You get all these status effects that you get put on. I'm paralyzed and enraged right now, and my attack's gone down. Just the worst. Oh wow, runite ore. That's gotta be expensive, right? Wow. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Let's give it a try. Let's go do this catacombs. Or catacombs, if you insist on pronouncing it incorrectly. I think that's a UK-US thing. Ah, thanks, Rodek. Okay, we got a little bit more equipment. we'll progress through these catacombs. Now, of course, these are still in the game, but I do remember I was there when they were released. That was shortly before I quit playing, I think. It was, well, it was around the time I was doing quest reviews, as we discussed, Asparagoose loves. And I remember they released this one with the Blood Pact. And I think it's a nifty little low-level dungeon to get people, much as it is in this game, to get people used to the mechanics of the game. And you get to fight a bunch of enemies, and it's kind of low stakes because you're in Lumbridge. And you can just have a good time. Anyone who played the demo of this game, Little Skeleton, which maybe one or two of the people watching this may have done. I know one person who play tested it will not be watching because he sadly died. That's one of the reasons this past year has been so terrible. But this wasn't in that game. I released like a demo kind of version back in 2019 when I started working on it. It was kind of the first half of the game, and it was a bit more stripped down, a lot more glitches than there are now. I've spent a lot of time taking those out, and this dungeon wasn't there, but I thought I would add it as a kind of early game sort of thing. Ow. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, Emerald Amulet. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. If you stand in the purple goo, it hurts you. The purple goo that hurts you, you know? So we're going to go around it. There you go. You will note that locked by some contraption message is actually a Dark Souls reference. I think specifically Dark Souls 2, but maybe it's in the first one as well. Oh, uh-oh, we're poisoned. What are we gonna do? We might have to cure that. Sorry, I just laughed at my own joke of that item description, which is also a reference. I'm talking a lot about, you know... Oh, there we go. Got that anti-poison back. Nice. Talking a lot about the gameplay mechanic and the loop and everything. I do want to stress, this is a comedy game. It is not, you know, it's not meant to be taken that seriously. That's why the gameplay is so basic. That's why the art style is just the one that comes in the box with RPG Maker. It's a fun, light-hearted little romp that you can play at your leisure, hopefully sometime soon when I get it done, but we'll see. This door is open. Oh, newcomer map. What does that do? Raises the chance of getting a preemptive strike. Well, that'll be helpful, for sure. That's classic Adriscal dialogue, if I do say so myself. Classic dialogue. And obviously I say so myself because I made the game and wrote a lot of Adriscal. Not on my own, of course. Istrago was there as well. This game, however, is all me. I am the one who wrote this. I do have his blessing for it. I have spoken to him about it, and he says it looks like fun. But I worked on it on my own. And this one's open. So what was the point of that lever puzzle? Well, maybe you'll find out. Poisoned again. cucked again. Well, okay. Hey, level 5. Well, that's good news. And we got that anti-poison back. Okay, I think we might be ready to roll. Ah, that explains where all the skeletons came from, right? All those bones. There's one right now. We're going to ignore him. Because we're right at the end of the dungeon. Oh, or are we? Are we absolutely positive this guy's alive? Sick burn. Oh, sicker burn. Don't mind me, they're laughing at my own jokes. You know how it is. Oh no, we're cursed. Cursed us, chat. Twice! Twice in one go! Okay, I think we can handle a few little minions, right? Oh my god. We must be double cursed. Jesus. Leave my man Asparagoose alone, alright? There we go. I believe you were. Some more runite ore. We are just rolling in the runite ore. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, dungeon complete. Happy for us. Now we better... I think we better heal up. And I know just the place for that. Thank you, Father. I believe I will. There you go, you see? All healed. Not quite. Oh, well. Guess we can only do that once. Maybe. Follow the little path. Oh, and... Now what is this? Do I spy chickens? Yes, I do. And there's some other people here too. What is going on? Uh-oh. Some noobs. That old classic enemy, noobs. Oh, cool. Well. We did say they were noobs. Hey. No effect. Oof. See you around, buddy. Well, that was fun. Okay, sorry, it was tedious. Sorry, guys. Get those chickens. Yep, definitely chickens. 6 out of 10. You know what? Oh shit. So yeah, if you remember that character, he was kicked off a cliff. I don't even remember what episode that's in, but he's back. Uh-oh. He's looking for revenge. Fact. Why don't I show you what walking off does? Smart of me. Smart of me. Oh, well. Did do something. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Poisoned. You know what? You try and poison me, why don't I try and poison you right back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. Only one thing left to do. Yes, poisoned. Take that. Oh shit. The question is, do I try and revive Asparagoose, or do I keep fighting? We're gonna keep fighting, I think. Shit. Well. Okay, that didn't go according to plan. Just kidding. That went exactly according to plan. Not our plan, but the plan. And you can see, sure enough, nothing. He let us keep our headbands and our mime mask though, which I think is awfully decent of him. Well, that, I think, is about all I'll bother showing you of the game. We've got to the first sort of plot point. A mysterious figure from Asparagoose and Ice past is not happy with them. If you can believe it. I mean, wouldn't you be happy with these guys? Look at... excuse me. Look at these faces. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As I say, hopefully this game will be out sometime in the near future. I really am hoping to try and get it out early in 2026, but if I don't, if it has to be late in it, I pray you'll forgive me. The good news is, of it coming out in 2026, is that 2026 happens to be, and I hope you're sitting down for this one, the 20th year anniversary of Adrascal's first episode releasing. Yeah, I know, that is also disgusting to me. Yeah. I feel very old. Feel very, very old. But anyway, that I suppose has a certain kind of synchrony to it, a certain ringing truth. So I pray that you will be kind and yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good year. You have a good holiday season. Happy Christmas, happy Thanksgiving, happy New Year, and pray that this game will eventually be released. My main hope is that even one extra person plays it. So if anyone downloads the game and plays it when I eventually release it, I will be more than happy, and thank you very much. I thank anyone who takes the time to play it, or indeed to watch this video, And yeah, that'll do it. Thank you very much, guys, and have a good one. Oh, what is up, guys? It's your boy Asparagoose. I can't start it like that. Fuck's sake.